You know, most of his team was not there, and he better friggin' grab it and make some use of it. Now he has used it to plow through the base. Very nicely done. But getting out of here, Kings won't let him go very far. And he actually got unlucky to fall down. Yeah, he got unlucky to fall down there. He had a chance to cut back across the center of the base. So that's the first real potential flag grab that we've seen. Nothing really put together for the blue team just yet. Take a look at Waz. Waz is playing a little bit of O, and he's sort of the extra pickup out of this pickup. And he gets pulled apart by Swooped, so apparently Swooped is impressing the girl that is watching the cast. Good job, Swooped.
All right, now Sanity rushing in here once again, and, you know, that's really been a bad route for him so far tonight. I mean, each time he's trying to go for that, we've either seen Kings or somebody else just, you know, take all the wind out of his sails. Now, with Red Armor is going to be going up high mid, is going to be meeting Swooped there. A little bit of an LG battle here, and even if 2 wins this one, he's going to be facing a lot of opposition, especially from Sanity at the end of that. So, negated run there.
Yeah, Quad is in 15, and Artanis is still playing D as we usually see him do for equality. Let's go take a look. Effortless, kind of chilling, handing off Red Armor to Swooped. And here comes Quad on to go watch Swooped, as he should be making a play in it. He's late for Quad, though. Potentially. Waz moving in on it, and he actually does grab it, but he doesn't get the kill. And 2 now. Gonna make a press in.
And last man up there is going to be 2 indeed. Artanis up at Red Armor. 2 is going to be changing his route here a little bit and getting some friendly shaft to speed him along. But with this route, he's going to be susceptible for a lot of rocket spam. So he does get the flag, does take a rail,
Ouch.
but yeah,
that was a quad rocket. Very close range. Painful. Nice play by SDA. Damn. Very nice work. But even better rail by Swooped, set up to get the flag returned. And finally, it is indeed returned. Let's watch Swooped, because I think that he's running O here with... Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure who. But he does take out Waz without too much trouble. Still has a bit of armor left. Artanis, not sure why we switched over to Artanis. I guess we had a quick grab and kill.
Because he's awesome. But
yeah.
He does have yellow armor and mega health and that med kit, so he's looking to be very strong D here. Waz apparently thought that the pole was the flag. But he does get the grab and does get out of here with 54 health. Nice switch up of the route, but is he going to be getting very far with that? But no, we almost saw a handoff there as well, but Sanity getting the return. And sitting up here in mid, he's going to be heading over the back away to the blue base. Nice.
Yeah, so Artanis is killing the carriers just as they pick up the flag, so a little bit annoying to watch. If you could just kill them beforehand, we wouldn't be jumped around so damn much. But geez, Artanis. Gosh, man, gosh. But to be quite honest, it is still a scoreless game. So I'm loving the fact that Equality is putting the challenge down. Oh, we got a little bit of a handoff. That's a triple handoff. Sanity's going to be the guy to actually get the quad and get it. Whoop! Just kidding. Waz, fucking hell. Finally, it swooped to get the quad. And then he looks like a fresh spawn. No, maybe not, because he got a railgun, but...
And, well, this is going to be a quad that's going to run out because he's going to be waiting for Red Armor. Now, if he was over at the blue base, this would obviously be different. But Sean is going to be going down as Swoop's quad runs out. But here's the thing, you know, he had that Red Armor, but he took enough damage in mid where by the time he finally made it into the base, he was down at, what, 26 health? And so we've been seeing a lot of this from both teams here, where we're seeing solitary runs into the base and not really big stacks for all of that, but pretty good defense from both teams, of course.
And Char, we're going to do a little run of the KDs for us right now, because I think that tells a little bit of a tale.
Yeah, and they can when you have really great players on defense, and right now I can only assume that Swooped has been playing D on EQ for the most part, because he's rocking 15 and 8 right now, and over on the Random Fuckers, we got 15 and 5 for 2. But other than that, Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of negative KDRs from both teams, and Artanis, Swooped, and 2 are the only 3 people here. That's less than half who actually have positive kill-to-death ratios. So a lot of blood, a lot of sweat and nails have been drawn in this game so far, but I think the reason why we haven't seen any really, you know, significant flag grabs is because all of these solitary runs, you know, against really well-stacked defenders.
And the other thing is, I'm not really seeing any sort of lockdown on center. It seems like, you know, it was very hard to do with the fact that there are railguns on, you know, basically inside the bases of each. Oh, that's nice, impressive for Artanis. He'll get a bit of a ding there, and here comes Quad. It's going to be picked up and dropped, picked up and dropped, and picked up and not dropped. Kings gets it away.
You know, the quads are, if both teams are fairly even, nice handoff of the quad there, but it's at the point where even if both teams are fairly even as far as their offensive and defensive capabilities go, that quad is usually the thing, and controlling that quad is usually the factor that turns the map over. But even here, we've been seeing a lot of damage done on the quad pad, and the guy who finally gets out of there, you know, either he has to waste all that quad by going back to his own base and getting a stack,
wow.
or...
Carrier just crippled King, 2 rather.
Red flag is dropped.
There it is.
And that is going to be first cap there for equality.
Yeah, that definitely was some equality as well, because the timing of that couldn't have been better. I mean, both carriers were getting harassed, damaged, and it was actually the Sanity, the flag runner for equality, who was able to get, really, I think, the big hit that upset 2 on his flag run. Without that, I think it was a rocket to the face, it would have been, I think, a very different story. Just totally, you know, threw off the momentum, threw off the plan. Sometimes that's all you need. So, nice hit and run there, and that netted them the first cap. Now, the other thing is that there's been such huge fights over quad. It's such a hot potato between these two teams.
Yeah.
That you know, that effort has to happen though, because without it, one team will eventually just run over the other. So, but what that provides though is this moment of weakness. There's this gap of weakness after everyone throws themselves at the quad damage, like we're going to see happen in 4 seconds. King's standing on it with a med kit.
Right. And that could be the other half of the story of why we're not seeing any defenders with like a 20-0. But Swooped is going to be the last guy with the quad, and he's actually going to be using quite a lot of it to make an attack on the base. But we're seeing Sean here with the flag. He's going to be going down pretty quick though. But I think Swooped is going to be swooping in and making a run for himself pretty soon here. But no,
looks like
it's actually 2.
Yeah, 2's wrestled the quad away. And he's still got a bit of a stack. Sanity drops down, Swoop drops down. And they're both pretty much dead. But there are 2 guys with rails. nice. That was a little bit of a... Toop just played just the tip with Sanity. And as I'm sure the ladies can attest, that never quite goes the way that you expect. So Waz trying to get out of the base with full health and 1 armor. And he actually gets fucked up by his own team because he was trying to just strafe jump across. He actually got lucky to not get called out there because he dropped down and lost all of his momentum. So it is now tied up. We're about to hit the halfway point, Jahar. So who do you think is going to be able to kind of put together a more consistent offense?
Oh, it's hard to say right now because a lot of the things that we've been talking about the clusterfucks on quad and the solitary attacks, you know, that's been going for both teams. And as you mentioned, it was really one big shot that gave equality that first cap, put the pressure on the Blues side of things. But really, I think in the latter half of the map, we're going to start to see the team switch things up a little bit, put some more pressure on. And right now, Swooped with red armor is going to be taking down King's, actually taking down 2 here. And 2 should not be surviving this at all. Okay, so
yeah, that was
Swooped
a great,
is left with 29 armor.
Great duel by
base. Swooped. Yellow armor's not up. Swooped is looking for a way to go. He's going to be late going this way. Waz is going to be taken straight down on the quad, and actually Sanity having the quad here really gives Swooped a huge opportunity because Sanity can make his way back over to mid.
Oh, the flag is...
Whoa!
Flag is...
hanging